I just grabbed like the actual blush. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. First off, no, this isn't real, although I did have my septum pierced for like a week. It's no longer pierced anymore. I just like the look of it. So I really wasn't sure what to film today, and I thought to myself, I haven't filmed a favorites video since April. I have tested out a ton of new products since April, and I have a ton of new favorite products. So I thought I would make an updated favorites video. Now this is like May through July, so there's a ton of products that I've found in the past 3 months. If you guys are wondering what is good, some of these are actually like new releases. So if you want to see what has been good the past 3 months, then just keep watching. The first thing, I am so shook by this, okay? If any of you guys have watched my microfiber sponge video, you guys will know that I really wasn't a big fan of it. The blue one, you know, the normal one. I really wasn't a fan of it, and I told you guys in that video that I also bought the pink one. Well, I thought they were the exact same thing, so I never used the pink one until I read that the rosé sponge is 30% softer than the original, and I was like, whoa! My whole problem with the original, it wasn't very soft. So I tested it out, and you guys, it is so much softer. So much more comfortable on your face to actually blend it out. I don't feel like I'm like hitting my face with a weird fuzzy rock. This honestly is an amazing discovery. My foundation has looked so good the past like month and a half that I've been using this constantly. I absolutely love it. I have 3 foundations that I have just loved over the past few months. One of them I have gotten a little bit more recently than the other 2, but that's okay. The one I'm wearing today, which I haven't been using lately, but I've been using it a lot in the past few months, is the Hoa, I'm gonna say it's Hoa, I really don't know. The Truly Yours Natural Finish Foundation Drops. I love this foundation. First of all, it has really, really good coverage, but it just looks so nice on my skin. I just honestly love the way it blends out on my skin. See how good this foundation looks? I'm obsessed with it. The next foundation I've been loving, which I've been loving extremely with this, this combination is just perfect. It is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. Now, I wasn't sure about this because I thought it was like super matte, and it is, I think it is a matte foundation. It seems like it dries pretty matte, but I was worried because of my dry skin, and this does not dry out your skin. But these two together, even though it is like pretty full coverage when you mix these two together, I love it. It looks so good, and it lasts all day. It feels like it's just, this is such a good foundation. With it being so like warm out lately, I've been using this a ton because I want my foundation to last and look really nice and not feel super cakey and not like transfer on everything that I love. This is such a good foundation. I love it so much. The next foundation I'm going to tell you guys about, I've been wearing it, and it's weird because I haven't worn it that many times. I just got it recently, so I guess this is kind of cheating. But when I wear it, I don't want to wear any other foundation. It's like really weird. I don't know what it is about it that I love yet. I really haven't figured it out. Every time I wear it, I want it to be the only foundation I wear. I don't know why it makes me feel this way, but it really does. I don't want to talk too much about it because I want to make a whole video about this foundation and like testing it out and really telling you guys how I've learned to work with it. Pure Cosmetics Bare It All 12-Hour 4-in-1 Skin Perfecting Foundation. I don't want to read you guys anything about this foundation or anything, but I got this at TJ Maxx for a super cheap price compared to the normal price, and I just can't wait to make a video about this for you guys. So far, just a little sneaky peek. I really like this foundation. I have 2 bronzers, 2 blushes, and 2 highlighters that I want to share with you guys. The first bronzer that I've really been liking lately is the Milani Silky Matte Bronzer. I have mine in Sunlight, which is the lightest one, I think. It's an 01. And just look at this. Considering I have used this so many times, you literally can't even tell that I've used it several times. Like, it's just sticking its shape. So you guys know, this smells almost identical to the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It's not as strong, so if that one's too strong for you, you might really like this. It is also very like, I don't know, it's not as orange as the Butter Bronzer. I have the light Butter Bronzer, and this one is just not near as orange as that. You guys can see it's ever so slightly more cool toned. I mean, it's not cool toned, but it's way more like brown rather than orange, and I love it. It's amazing. It really is silky. It's not I don't know, it's matte because I mean it's silky matte, but it doesn't look matte on your skin. I think I've actually worn this more than the butter bronzer, which is just insane. The next bronzer that I've been loving, this is again kind of cheating because this is a new launch, is the Revolution Bronzer Reloaded Holiday Romance. That's the shade, is Holiday Romance. I got this because I absolutely love their Vivid Baked Bronzer in Golden Days, and this looked kind of like that, and so I wanted to get it and see if it was the same. It is not the exact same, which is great. This is like a warmer version of that bronzer. This is the Revolution down here, and if you guys can see that shimmer, oh, it's beautiful. This is the one I'm wearing today, which you probably can't really see that shimmer, but like it is so glowy and beautiful. This bronzer is beautiful. I feel like Revolution like can't do bronzers wrong. Like I love their bronzers so much. I've used it almost every single day since it released. The next two things are the blushes that I've been loving. Now, I've mentioned this blush before, but I wasn't that impressed with it. And now, I'm like crazy about it. The e.l.f. Always Cheeky Primer Infused Blush. I know I've mentioned this before on my channel. It is a really good blush, but I just like didn't think there was really anything that special about it. Okay, well, I've completely changed my mind on that. I love this blush. Anytime I'm wearing like a more pinky toned look, I will reach for this. I will reach for this over all of my other blushes that are pink. This is the blush right there. And it almost has like a bit of a sheen to it, which I really like. I said the same thing about the e.l.f. one. They seem matte, but I really don't feel like they seem that matte when you like swatch them. Now it is matte on my face, but again, it's matte, but it's not flat. It just looks so good. I love this color. Honestly, I feel like it's mostly the color. I don't think it's so much the formula, but the color is beautiful, okay? Beautiful. This next one I have not put down. I use this almost every single day unless I do something where a peach blush doesn't really fit. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Keep It Peachy blush. This is also pretty new. It's not like, I don't know, it's not super new. It's new enough that the packaging still says new. I've been using this blush so much, and it's only $2, okay, only $2. But this is the blush I'm wearing today. It is just so beautiful. It's so pigmented. You do have to be very careful because this is a very, very pigmented blush. I guess I've just really been enjoying matte blushes. This is the peach blush right there. This looks beautiful, I swear, with every single bronzer. It blends flawlessly on, oh, I just grabbed like the actual blush instead of this part. This blush just like blends so flawlessly with all of my foundations, all of my bronzers. It looks so good. I feel like it just makes my cheeks look nice and like juicy, and I just, even though it's matte, I feel like it just looks so good with everything. And like I said, it's so pigmented. It's only $2. I love Wet n Wild's blushes. Wet n Wild has like mastered blushes, and they're just like not telling anyone else the secrets. It's so affordable. It's so beautiful. I love it so much. I used to use the Becca one all the time, and this has literally beat my Becca. The next two things I have are highlighters. I think I mentioned this in my last one, so I'm gonna go through it kind of quickly because I'm pretty sure I already talked about this. It is the Ofra Nikkie Tutorials Glazed Donut Highlight. This is the Glazed Donut Highlight. It is so foiled and pigmented. It's gorgeous. If I need like a really extreme highlight, this is where I go, and typically I like a really extreme highlight, so I use this almost all the time. It looks very white on my hand right here. It's not that bright white, really. It's just, it's nice. It's nice. The new highlighter that I really like, I actually got for my birthday. It is the Revolution Soph X Highlighting Palette. It looks like this. I love this so much. Almost all the time I use this one mixed with this nice gold. They are stunning. I usually mix these two because the gold is just slightly too dark for me, but it's a baked highlighter, and so it is so extremely foiled. That is the highlight I have on my face today. I have those two mixed together, but mostly just the gold. So honestly, it's not too dark for me. I can like just pull it off and it'd be okay. But then also in this highlighter palette, I also really like this shade right here in the highlighter palette as a bronze topper. It's this shade right here, and I have been putting that like kind of like right on my temples. I didn't do that today actually. I should have. I didn't think about it. But I've been putting that shade like right kind of on my temples to make my forehead look just, I don't know, more glowy. So I've been using it very lightly. Since it is a highlighter, I've been using it very, very lightly on my forehead, like over top of my bronzer as a bronze topper. And I love that. I don't think Soph's ever done that, but she needs to, because it's like, the next product I'm about to talk about, I have seen people talking about this all over the internet. I don't know when it launched in stores in the United States, but I'm pretty sure it launched in the UK first. It's the Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon. I love the Superstay Matte Ink lipsticks. I only have one. I'm trying to get it in a couple different colors, but they never have the colors I want. I got the shade Lead the Way. It is a crayon, but it is like so creamy, and it smells just as amazing as the like liquid lipsticks. It doesn't last near as long, but it does dry down very matte, and it's just such a good lipstick. I've been wearing it all the time because it is such a good color. Like, this is basically like my everyday nude. It is not the lipstick I'm wearing today, but if you guys look on my Instagram, I've been wearing this a ton lately, and you could probably find it on there. I don't even know really what's so special about this other than I love the color, and the formula is very comfortable until it starts to wear off. When the lipstick starts to wear off, it starts to dry your lips a little bit. It's a little bit different from the liquid version, because the liquid version is very tacky, so it never really dries out your lips because it's tacky like the whole time. It never dries down completely. Even though it looks matte, it's still always tacky, and this doesn't go tacky. I now have Hamilton with me. He was crying and wanted in, so he's gonna sit here with me. I think that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was helpful, because like I love all of these products so much. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, if you like the fake septum ring. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Makeup is like my favorite thing in the world. It makes me happier than like people make me. Subscribe! Does anyone else watch Jenna Marbles? I post videos every Saturday. I will see you guys next Saturday. Bye!